The Bucknell University Bison flexed their muscles in their 2017 home opener, defeating Franklin and Marshall 33-6. We're running the three-man wrestling weave one final time. Carl Bauer, Dan Wirnsberger, I'm Justin Antweil. Coach, deep breath, congratulations. Great team win.
Yeah, thanks. It was a good effort by the guys tonight. And, Franklin and Marshall's got a good, scrappy team. They're well coached. And anytime you have a layoff like we've had, it's been 24 days since our last competition. And we've been doing a lot of training, some two-a-days here. So you're just kind of anxious to see your athletes in action, and I know they were anxious to get out there, but then you don't always know what to expect, and there's some ups and downs like always. I saw some really good things, but then I saw some things I know we got to go back and work on as well, but it was a good night all in all.
The headliner today was your four freshmen. They really had a great showing. What makes these four so effective?
I think of the whole group. We got a great group of freshmen. These guys know how to win. They've had a lot of experience and a lot of success at the high school level. But obviously, so they come in here with confidence. They believe in themselves. They performed at a high level. Obviously, this is a different level being here. But they're all sky's the limit for those guys. They can get better and better, and they will get better and better through the development process. And they know they still have some work to do and a ways to go. But we really like our group of freshmen. But anytime, from a coaching side, you got four true freshmen in your starting lineup, and you get a little bit excited about what they can do and what the future holds. But at the same time, there's going to be some growing pains there as well. But definitely a good group of guys.
Freshman Garrett Hoffman definitely caught my eye. To me, I said on the broadcast, he's one of those guys you want him to be the first guy off your bus to intimidate the other team, because then everybody's like, whoa, they all look like that. When did you first see him, and what caught your eye?
We've followed him through his high school career for the last few years, just being a local product here in District 4 in Montoursville. And yeah, he's an exciting wrestler. He's got a great work ethic is what makes him so special, and he's got a fantastic build for the sport, especially for that 184-pound weight class. He's built for that weight class. He believes in himself. No one outworks that guy. Tom Slay might think he does, and a couple other guys. But Garrett Hoffman is a relentless worker, and anytime you have that along with his talent at the Division I level, man, that guy can be as good as he believes he can be, and that's what it's going to come down to. How much does he believe he can win a national title as a true freshman? I know he can. It's just a matter of him believing wholeheartedly that he can, and just continuing to do the work day in, day out, understanding it's a process. But he's fun to watch. We're really obviously fortunate to have him on our roster and in our lineup.
Another freshman who set the tone was Jordan Gesner. His father was a standout at Lewisburg High School. He grew up a stone's throw away from here. Did he set the tone early?
Yeah, I think so. Jordy's another one of those guys. I know what I'm going to get from him every time he steps out on the mat, and I know what I get for him in practice. He gives 100% effort, and anytime you're doing that on a day-in, day-out basis, it's going to equal success. Obviously, I think he was a little disappointed, wanted a little separation in the match, but Jordy's got a bright future with us, and it's just based on his determination. He's got a little bit of work to do as far as learning a little bit more wrestling and experience. It's going to come down to him gaining more experience. The more matches he wrestles, the better he's going to get. But we love having Jordy in there. He's got a great attitude, extremely coachable, and it's just fun to coach a guy like that.
He had that mental clock because it was those final 15 seconds that he really pulled away.
Yeah, and that's what I said to him. He was a little disappointed. I think he wanted to score more points early in the match. But I said, listen, you found a way to win, right? Name of the game is finding a way to win when you need to score the points when you need to score them. And he was tired. I mean, Jordy was tired. We've been training hard. He was exhausted. But you have to learn to execute and wrestle through those situations and through some of those positions, even when you're tired, and he was able to do that tonight.
Plus, I'm sure it was emotionally draining, the home opener. He went to Lewisburg High School. Carl, anything to add?
Being a local guy, I'm really happy to see that you're tapping some of the local talent. Yeah. There's been a lot of it here in District 4. You have three exceptional guys from District 4 now. What made you decide to go after those particular three?
I think we've always gone after the District 4 guys, and for whatever reason, we haven't been able to land them. I won't name the school down the road, but we've lost several of them, a handful of them, to the school down the road. And it's always our intention to get these District 4 guys being local. A lot of these guys wrestle in our Bison Legend Wrestling Club. So, I think right now there's more of a familiarity with these guys as far as maybe, I'll use the word loyalty towards Bucknell and Bison, just because they've been, the previous group only was in here for a year or two, so there's not a loyalty factor. But when you've been in this room for 3 or 4 years, coming to this campus and this university, wrestling in that Bison Legend Club, a little bit more familiarity with the school, and a little bit more loyalty there from the guys. But we're always going after the District 4 guys. There's so much talent in Central Pennsylvania and in this area, and we're just, obviously starting to see the rewards of that with this class that we have in here right now.
Coach, you preach player development. DJ Hollingshead has made so many strides. He's almost unrecognizable. What's been the recipe for his success?
Well, I think it's, putting in the time. This is one of those sports. What you put into it is what you get out of it. And if you're willing to go to work every day and grind it out and just worry about and control the things you can control, and that's your effort. I mean, we talk about it all the time. The only thing you can control is your effort. Don't worry about anything else. Look to score a lot of points when you're in practice and carry that into competition, and the result will take care of itself. And he's been a guy, he should develop. I mean, he went through a freshman year, gained a lot of experience from last year. He's a sophomore now, halfway through the season. And, we expect a guy like him with the credentials that he had in high school and the experience he gained last year to be a performer for us.
And last one, what has the Graham building meant to this program? It opened up in August, a $62 million facility. Great to see Mr. Graham on hand right behind your bench.
Yeah, it's special. He's a special guy. It's amazing to have that kind of support. What it shows is that the sport matters. It puts value on the sport of wrestling. And on our program here at Bucknell, they care about wrestling. They want to be good at it. Anytime you make an investment like that with our endowment and through a facility, like the Graham Wrestling Training Center, it says they want to be good at the sport. And I think kids and coaches and programs are starting to recognize that. And it's just fun to go to work every day when you can come into a facility like that.
It makes me want to gain some extra eligibility. Coach, congratulations, 33-6 win. Best of luck against Campbell next week.
Yeah, thank you very much. We got a big trip coming up with Virginia Duels with Campbell Friday morning, and then we turn around with Arizona State right after that. So we get going here the second half of the year, but we're excited about it.
Is Anthony Robles wrestling or no?
No, fortunately for us, Robles is not wrestling.
All right. For Carl Bauer, Dan Wirnsberger, I'm Justin Antweil. Thanks to everybody who tuned in on Bison Vision. Bucknell wins 33-6. We'll have many more home matches throughout January and February, whether it be at Davis Gym or Soy Pavilion. Hopefully you enjoyed this match. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.